There's a world we belong to, where children grow and thrive, where the parents will be there and the family will lend a hand, where children grow and pain will be no more.
We've been focusing at the institutionalization of children at Crane Network. That is getting children from institutions and placing them to families. And we are doing this through churches. We are working with churches. We have church network members, and we are encouraging them to make sure that they are focusing at placing children, at strengthening families, so that children are not ending up on streets or going back in institutions. So we are encouraging them to keep children in families by strengthening families in their communities, in their church communities.
This toolkit shall be useful to us because we're going to study it somehow much more than we have been taught. We thank God we have been taught and how to use it. So we shall be able to teach our people what we have learned. It's going to affect my ministry positively. First, it's going to show God's love, to teach the people that God is love, and He loves children, He loves the community. So the church is going to be loving. And if the children are loved, we are going to have a better community. And a better community makes a better church.
After getting these tools, what I'm going to do as a pastor, I'm going to go back in the community to teach about caring, especially for kids, because in most times we have been forgetting the kids.
We have to focus on God and understand that everybody has to be under a cover, like a father or something like a family, to take care of them, to understand that they are loved. I'm going to share with other people who are not aware that children must be catered for. They are important, then they must be taught, cared for, and be looked after in the society, the church, and the families.
As research was done and found out that most of the child care institutions are actually faith-based. What has been happening is that the faith-based child care institutions have really misused some of the scriptures that have been highlighted in the toolkit. For example, a father to the fatherless. So somebody brings that scripture to justify why they are opening an orphanage. And yet, many times, some of these orphans have relatives around them, which the church can actually support within the family, within the community. I believe that if we took that approach and the simplicity of how the toolkit has been put across, I believe that we'll be able to achieve, we'll be able to reach as many child care institutions and have many children go back home, because that's what we stand for.
The church should come out and be able to put into implementation what has been taught through this toolkit. If at all we get up and then be able to move out in pastors' fellowships, in families, in NGOs, CBOs, faith-based organizations, and we all come up together, we can be able to transform our nation, and then the children can be supported and helped through this toolkit.
I like the new toolkit, which is developed by Crane and Viva, because it is going to help us know how best to work with children and strengthening families. But the new toolkit clearly defines where our efforts are needed and where government's efforts are needed. So I think this is a very good initiative.
We will dance, dance, dance. We will shake, shake, shake. We will celebrate.